haven't filmed in a while. Do you want to know why? Such a stupid reason, but it's literally just because I keep listening to my music when I'm doing things and I don't want to turn it off. So I'm like, nope, I'm not filming. I'm into my music too much. But today I reluctantly turned it off just for you. And I thought I'd just film my getting ready with me with all my Delilah makeup products. They kindly sent me some bits, but I have loads of their stuff anyway. So I'm going to do a whole look of Delilah and have a play and show you why I love it so much, because their products are so good. But yeah, so you can see my skin is really sensitive at the moment. I'm getting all these blemishes on my cheeks. So I'll show you the coverage of the foundation. And yeah, I did get an eyeshadow. There we go. I thought I'd lost the eyeshadow palette because that's the thing I really wanted to use the most. I found it. But so I'm going to start off with some primer. So there's the underwear primer. And then I do 2 pumps and then just put it on with my fingers and blend. But yeah, what have I been up to? I went to Edinburgh on a hen do, which was incredible, by the way. It was just 4 of us, so it was so nice. We're all close friends. We're all pretty laid back and flexible about trying new things and making sure the bride was happy. So there were no arguments, no like awkward, I don't want to do this, I don't know. And it was the first time we all realised that we'd actually been away together, and we'd been friends for like 20 years or something. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that more often. But oh my god, Edinburgh is beautiful. Like, I just kept looking around the buildings and being like, why don't we make buildings like this anymore? Just mad. But yeah, so that was a couple of days in Edinburgh. If you've never been, it's actually quite hilly. So I'm just gonna fill in the little gaps in my eyebrows with the eyebrow pencil while my primer is sinking in. I'm hoping my camera will de-blur as well, because otherwise it's going to be a waste of time. Yeah, I've also been drowning in admin. I've got 30 weddings this year, so I've been arranging trials and yeah, just messaging my newlyweds and yeah, trying to keep on top of everything, and it's hard. I don't know if you guys are any good at shaping eyebrows, but I always advise my clients, if they don't usually do that, go and just get them professionally shaped, and then it's easier. Then you just follow the shape when you do your own makeup, because the professional has done it for you. I've done 2 weddings so far. So one wedding I assisted Katie Gale with the Unconventional Collective. That was really cool. They had like these bat hairpins, so that was cool. And yeah, I did Rose's wedding hair and makeup and her bridesmaids at Clock Barn in Hampshire. It was so nice. Let's check it in the mirror. Okay. Eyeshadow palette. I don't want to use it, it's too nice. I'm not going to go mad because I'm only going to be going to do the school run. Where was that? Concealer. So most makeup artists tell you not to do this, but I did a lesson with Rosie Roberts and she did use concealer on the eyes as like a primer. And I've been doing it on myself and I quite like it. So do what works for you. If you find it creases, don't do it. But if you find it's fine, then do it. There are no rules. But yeah, this concealer is really nice. It's not like heavy or cakey, and it's not thick. Okay. So this, like, I use this on the eyes because then it doesn't really set until you put powder on it. So then you can top with your eyeshadow and then it will set, if that makes sense. I'm going to use... So Delilah have sent me 2 eyeshadow brushes, but I do need to use a flat brush first, just to apply the colour that I want. And I'm going to go for darkest to lightest. And because of my high contrast features, I can go pretty dark. Yeah, I've been arranging most of my clients' trials. I've gone up to July, for everyone getting married in July, and I'll need to carry on for the rest of the year. But yeah, my advice for trials, come with pictures from your makeup artist that you like, of looks. Don't choose random, well, it's hard. It's hard to spot AI, but makeup artists will see that a mile away. Yeah, don't choose other artists and go to like as your inspo, because then I'm like, why have you not booked them? Try and choose the looks that your chosen artist has created. Don't just go for a look because your fiance wants. That will just piss me off because it's not his face, it's your face, and he should be happy however you're walking down the aisle, or she. Yeah, don't as well, when you go away and you've told your makeup artist you are happy 100%, like it's perfect, don't let people's opinions start confusing you and get into your head. Try and remember how the makeup made you feel. You're the one whose face it is on, and communicate to your makeup artist what you like and what you don't like, and then they can tweak it while you're there. Otherwise you're just going to leave disappointed. Okay, so I did choose this shade, the darkest one in the palette. I'm going to just build it up a little bit more because I do love smokiness. Like, you'll notice a pattern in my looks of smoky eyes because it's the best. Okay, now I'm going to choose a different brush just quickly. That one is dirty. Okay, flat brush. I'm going to go for this one, I think. Kind of a bronzy shimmer, and then that's just going to be coming in towards the inner corner, but concentrate on the centre. So basically I just pat on the colour and then blend it out with a blending brush, and that's how you get your good smokiness, good smoky blend. If you find as well you go in too far in with a colour you don't want, you can just go back over with concealer and then use the lighter colour. Oh, I like this. Okay, now I'm just going to take probably this shimmery one with this eyeshadow brush. And I've just got a storage low notification, so I'm going to be able to film the whole thing. Okay, I've made space. I've made 7 GB of space. Will that be enough? Yeah, what else have I been up to? So I'm putting the kohl pencil on now, by the way. Just a really thin, I do it kind of thicker here because I like to get rid of the roundness shape and make it more almondy. I've been watching Scrubs. Did anyone watch that 20 years ago? Some of the jokes have not dated, but I love them anyway. Sorry. Yeah, it's one of the shows that I actually laugh out loud like the whole way through. So until it gets to like the later seasons, and then it doesn't get as funny. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to watching the new ones. That and Malcolm in the Middle is going to be coming out. Right, what have I done here? This one looks chunky. I'm going to blend that, I think. Let's make it smoky. Right, I'm going to use a smudger brush. Just blend. Okay, that's gone messier than I hoped, but I'm also getting pins and needles in my foot. Yay. Right, I'm going in the mirror, hang on. God. Okay, I'm using my finger. And I'm going to go over that eyeshadow again because, is this the one? I have lost some of the light bit. This is really nice eyeshadow, by the way. Blends so well. Okay, now, God, I thought I wasn't filming there. Right, mascara. This is actually running out, so I need to order some more. But again, it's really nice. I need my camera to be clearer. Okay, come on, focus. I do bottom and top lashes just because it opens the eye, and I just love mascara. Okay, foundation. So they have 3 different types. They've got, I can't remember what the really lightweight one is called, but it's like a tint. And then they've got like a light to medium coverage, which is time frame, but I use Alibi, which is medium to full coverage. And this shade is Lily, which is the palest shade. So I get it onto my brush, like dab it in like that, and then I just pat it onto my skin, so it actually like sits in on your skin, or like, what's the word, settles into your skin nicely. But yeah, look at the coverage, like how red I am here, so good. The other side. The only thing is they need more shades, but hopefully they're working on it. But yeah, there are some nice foundations. Okay, and then I don't put loads on my forehead just because I have my fringe. But yeah, just that. And then you can use a smaller brush like around your brows and stuff. And now this is where my nose is going to run because I've patted my nose. Look how good the coverage is though. Come on. Right, I'm going to let that settle. It's probably, like, it's not bad on camera, it's fine in real life, but slightly warm, but I can get away with it. So, and then you can just blend it down in your neck and your ears. Don't ever forget your ears. Yeah, I think my brush needs cleaning because it's not as smooth as usual. Anyway, the concealer again, I'm just going to put a tiny bit, I do like each corner, and then try and find my brush in my millions of brushes. Where the hell is that one? There it is. Again, I pat as well, and you can go like down onto your cheek a little bit and blend, and there we are. okay. They did send me bronzer. Where is it? But I don't know if I'm going to use it. I might just add this to my kit. I don't know, actually. It looks more orange on the camera than it does in real life. Shall we test it? Let's test it. I don't know how pigmented it is because I've not tried it yet. But... So go from like the top of your ear down. That's not too bad actually. And I try just to go no lower than my nose, so it's more lifted. And then the other side. That's more pigmented. Hang on. Let's blend this out. There we go. So yeah, it's more of a bronzer, not a contour. So I'm not going to put loads on, but it's just warmed me up a little bit. And then I'm going to use the blusher, which I've been using every day anyway. It's really nice. Again, more just slightly above the bronzer, and then up to the temple. And again, try not to come below like my nose. For a more youthful look, youthful and plumping look, do the apples of your cheeks. But for a more lifted look, do this way. I don't have any highlighter, so I'm going to go on the lips now. Where's my lip liner? There it is. So I've got lip gloss, lipstick, lip liner. Is that lip gloss or lipstick? Yeah, it's gloss. Quite neutral because I don't really like to define my lips or emphasize my lips. I prefer my eyes. But you can see how it looks. It goes on really nicely actually. Easy. Behind some lip pencils can drag, so I love this lip shade. This one, so the pencil was, I can't read it, it's too light. It's gold on gold. Vixen. This lipstick is Vintage Rose and the lip gloss is Cupid. So if I was just doing my lips daily, I probably would just put the gloss on. This is more going to the pub kind of for me, I guess. Or sometimes I just put the lipstick on, like really sheer. Anyway, I've been babbling away. What have I got coming up as well? So I'm actually going to the Delilah head office next week. So that'll be interesting to meet them and see some other products they've got in the works. But yeah, I highly recommend Delilah. Like, it lasts so long. It's beautiful packaging, beautiful products, vegan and cruelty free, and made, like, all British made as well. So if you haven't tried them yet, definitely check them out. I do have a discount code if you want to message me, but they usually have offers on and sales a lot as well. So yeah, but I've got that next week. I've got wedding fairs coming up. I've got this awesome event called 7 Vibes. It's a club night, but it's very like kind of woo-woo, I guess. I'll be a glitter fairy. So yeah, I'm doing some makeup on the vibe angels that will be wandering around spreading the vibes. And I have been tasked to do a raven look with glitter. And yeah, I've got more trials to arrange, more trials coming up to do. I'm doing one of my best. The Laura who we went for the hen do, I'm doing her makeup trial this Friday, so hopefully that goes up. But yeah, I will definitely film some stuff at 7 Vibes because it looks awesome. Like, it looks really different to like your standard club night, and they have like vibes of the evening that they go through with different DJs and different music. So definitely right up my street. And yeah, I'll be sharing the glitter looks that I create there. It's at Coco in Camden, which the venue is gorgeous, so I'm like so excited. Yeah, thank you for watching and letting me babble, and I'm going to put my music back on now and probably try and hide away. Yeah, see you in the next one.